Well, good morning. It is Thursday, November 7th, and it's going to feel a lot more like winter today. Very chilly with highs that only reach into the low 30s. Now, a live look in East Lansing where it looks dry out there. Roadways on campus don't look like they're too wet. But elsewhere across the region, just take it slow because it is a little bit slippery out there this morning, getting multiple reports of slowdowns and a few accidents out there. It's mainly bridges and overpasses where you'll find the slick spots. But again, if it looks wet, just consider it icy and give yourself a few extra minutes. Now, thankfully, most of the snow is out of here. Satellite and radar showing you really the only thing left over is kind of just to the south of Ann Arbor, heading towards Detroit out there this morning. Now, again, if you are seeing snow, those roadways are likely slick and you'll want to add a few minutes extra onto your commute just so you can get to wherever you're headed safely this morning. Now, temperatures outside, it's a cold start with all of us down in the 20s. 27 degrees is the current temperature outside in Lansing. It's 29 this morning in Jackson and Mason, 28 currently in Charlotte. Now, for today, we're expecting a high of only 33 degrees, well below average, but kind of adding to the sting is the fact that our highs today are going to be lower than where our average lows should be for this time of the year, and overnight it gets even colder with lows that drop down into potentially the upper teens and lower 20s. Now, future track as we go hour by hour. Thankfully, if it's cold, at least it's going to be dry. Really shouldn't see much more than a decrease in cloud cover this afternoon. I wouldn't rule out the chance maybe one or two isolated lake effect snow flurries, but don't really expect to see anything, at least snow-wise, pretty much for the rest of the work week. Now, we stay clear overnight. One reason why it gets so cold, waking up Friday morning, likely seeing temperatures down in the low 20s at the bus stops, so you'll want to bundle up. Friday afternoon will look beautiful, but it will kind of feel similar to what we're seeing for today with highs that only reach into the low and mid 30s. Feeling a lot more like winter rather than halfway through fall. A few more clouds will start to fill in Friday night into Saturday, but we should stay dry. Our next system not set to arrive until Sunday. So for today, expect a high of 33 degrees, partly cloudy, but feeling pretty chilly out there. Tonight, we drop down to around 21 degrees. Again, potential for a few locations a little farther to the north to see lows that drop down into the teens under partly cloudy skies. Your 7-day forecast, feeling like winter again tomorrow with a high of 34 degrees and mostly sunny skies. A slight warm up, you could say, Saturday and Sunday with highs that reach back into the 40s. Dry Saturday. We'll see some rain that changes over to snow on Sunday. And then next week, it gets really cold. We'll see a little bit of some snow on Veterans Day Monday, and then highs for most of next week look like they don't even make it out of the 20s.
Yeah, next week's making today not look so bad.
Right? It could always be worse, and we see that very vividly on that picture.
We do, yeah. And at least we warm up this weekend.
Yeah, so it won't be quite as frigid this weekend, but it kind of feels like we skipped right over fall and just headed straight to winter.
Here we are.
Yep.
Lucky us.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Claire.